Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I will show you my Elfnote Angelechy deck or else Elf chess deck. Let's start with the main deck. For the main deck, 3 Lucina, 3 Regina, 3 Tinia, 1 Fortuna, 2 Power Patrons, 1 Spell and 1 Trap. These are pretty standard. Some people are playing a third Power Patron. I don't think that's necessary. You don't want to draw this card. So playing 2 is just optimal. Then we continue with 2 Medius, 3 Terminus, 1 Vidolium and 1 Junolto. In this version of the deck, Medius is a full 1 card, full combo Angelechy Elfnote. I might increase this to 3, since it's the only actual normal summon of the deck. And for the Angelechy package, 3 opening, 2 4, 1 weakness, and 1 field spell. Nothing more, nothing less. This is enough. And now for the non-engine, I tried today 1 Nibiru, 2 Harmonia, 2 Veiler, 3 Fugalos, 2 Ogre, 3 Ash and 1 Talent. I had Kolpai in, but as you know, the main problem of Elfnote is going second. Going first, your start is so strong, you don't need a Kolpai in your starting hand. When you're going blind into a matchup, Nibiru, it's much better. I have the Ghost Ogre mainly for the branded matchup and the Yugi deck. You can pop the trap, you can pop the Ecclesia Synchro. For like random interactions, this can again do some work. I'm playing 2 Harmonia. I don't want to see like 2 Harmonias in my starting hand, so I kept it into 2. Again, some matchups Harmonia is great, but most of the time it's just an okay hand trap. And 1 Talent, because Talent, it's a good card. I had 39 cards, I need to add 1 more. It will be either Nibiru or Talents, and I'm trying out with Talents. So for the extra deck, Null Gainer is a combo piece, Zol King is a combo piece, 1 Bastion, 1 Enlisted, 1 Shadrangha, and 1 Horse. They are all used in your main combo. I will show it later in the video. Then 1 Crystal Wing. You can summon Crystal Wing through the Angelechy combo or with normal Elfnote. I will show you later in the combo. 1 Junora. You summon Junora through Junoldo. Basically against Angelechy or some Chaos matchup with the Yugi deck. What you want to do is summon Junora, negate the trap or the Angelechy monsters. This is a permanent negate for all face-up cards your opponent controls. 1 Black Rose. You are using Black Rose most of the times going second. Like if you draw the Elfnote Power Patron and an Elfnote name, what you do most of the times when you like have 2 is you special summon Fortuna, for example. You are not using its effect, and now you summon the Elfnote Power Patron, and you try to bait. So if they did nothing, you just go into Black Rose, and then you can chain link like Black Rose and then the Elfnote Power Patron to search. That's a nice thing to do going second. And 1 Malong. Malong is just for Harmonia. 1 June Pride, 1 Dragster, 1 Strelitz, and 1 Chaos Angel. These 2 are mandatory Elfnote cards. So you summon this through your combo with just the name and the Power Patron. You can summon it either through your main combo or with Fortuna and Medius to make it unaffected. Another nice tip for Chaos Angel is that if you summon it with Fortuna and Medius, place it in defense position in the middle, then have the trap. You need to attack the Chaos Angel, and Chaos Angel cannot be destroyed by battle. It's a nice way to stall the games. And 1 Hyper Librarian. This was Omega, but I found Libraria to be better. In case you use Medius effect to summon the Elfnote Power Patron, then you try to use the Elfnote Power Patron's effect, and they negate it with Veiler, Imperm, or anything. Now you can go into Librarian and use your Elfnote. When I was playing Omega, I never summoned Omega, but in the niche scenarios that I needed Librarian is much better than Omega. So for the side deck, I'm still testing 3 Purulia, 3 Didicro. This again is for the Chaos matchup. When they try to do the spell, you just banish the spell and they get nothing. 2 Bestials, all 5 of them are good against branded. The other Nibiru, 1 Secret Village because I didn't know what. 1 Kolbai, 2 Bell, and to draw. I don't find a good use of bell, so I will remove bell from the side. I don't know what I'm going to add, but yeah, most probably bell is not going to be in the deck next time. Let's start with the Medius combo. You normal summon Medius and then use Medius effect to summon Elfnote Power Patron. You summon in the middle Master Zone. Now you want to use its effect to get +3 levels. And then you go into your null gainer. You will use, right here, you will use Elfnote Power Patron Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 null gainer. This is really important because if you do the opposite, this can get imperm, this can get dash, and you search nothing. And now you want to add Tinia and Witness. You will use Witness effect to summon Self because you have a Synchromancer. And then on summon, you want to summon the Bastion and the Pony. Then Chainlink 1 to summon, Chainlink 2 search. These will special summon a level 2 token. And then you want to get Angelechy Problem and summon the third piece, and then effect to add a trap. And you add opening. And then using these two, you'll go into Chaos Angel, the light Chaos Angel. So your synchros are unaffected by opponents' activated monster effects. You use Null Gainer's effect to summon back your Witness. You'll use these two to go into Zolkin. Then you'll set the problem, activating Zolkin's effect to summon a Crystal Wing. Now you are done with your chess. You'll go into Tinia effect, summon Welcome Home effect to send Tinia, special summon Regina effect to summon Fortuna effect to place the trap. You'll use the traps effect to send Zolkin to grave and summon back the Elfnote Power Patron. Use this to a Synchro Material, summon Power Patron. Then you use Regina's effect to add it back to the hand. Then you'll use Strelitza's effect to summon back Elfnote Power Patron. And then you'll go into Dawn Dragster. So what do you have? You have a level modulation, your synchros are unaffected, a monster spell negate, a face-up card negate. Every time they activate the effect, they burn themselves for 500, up to 5 monsters effect, and your middle monster is not getting destroyed. And you have Regina for their turn to send, most probably, Welcome Home, to summon Elfnote Power Patron from the deck, go into June Pride and use all the Elfnote effects. So now I will show you the Terminus line. It's pretty similar with the previous one. You'll activate Terminus, Foolish Elfnote Power Patron, and adding one Medius the Cure. You will normal summon Medius and use Medius effect to add Vidolium. Then you will scale Vidolium, its effect to pop itself and special summon on Power Patron. And now you'll use Vidolium's effect to add one Power Patron card to your hand. Then you'll add Junoldo. Now you'll use Elfnote Power Patron's effect to increase its level. Goes to level 4. And this is pretty similar as before. You'll go into Null Gainer, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, add your Witness, add your Tinia. Now you'll do Witness effect to place 2 and summon a level 2 token. You'll place these two. Then Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, add Problem, special summon the third piece. Effect to add a trap. Just thinning out the deck because you'll draw with Junoldo and you don't want to add bad cards. Then you'll use this for Chaos Angel. Then use the Null Gainer's effect, summon back the Witness. Use this for Zolking. Set the spell, summon Crystal Wing. So the difference now with Junoldo is that, again, you special summon Tinia, use Tinia effect to place the spell. You don't want to activate Junoldo with Tinia because if you draw the spell, then Tinia becomes useless. So right now you are full. If you are waiting for Fortuna, you will not be able to place Junoldo because your spell and trap will be full. So what I like to do is that after I place the spell with Tinia, place Junoldo, so I don't draw the spell at least. So spells effect, you Foolish Tinia, and then you go to Regina, and I will go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, so I can summon Fortuna and I don't draw Fortuna. Then you draw 2 cards, and then you always have a discard the opening to E4. Then this pops itself, and then you can add back your Tinia or your Power Patron. It's either Tinia, Power Patron, or Vidolium. I add Vidolium back so I can loop my Power Patron. And now you'll use Fortuna's effect, and then Rhapsodia, sending this, summoning back Chigen, then going to Strelitzia, effect to summon this back, and then you go into Dragster. This is like almost the same end board as before, but you have 2 additional cards. So the next is with Lucina and Tinia. The concept of these 2 lines are pretty similar. So if you go with the Lucina, you spell summon Lucina, effect to add Elfnote Power Patron, then you can normal summon it. And either here you can choose to go into June Pride if you're sure they have no hand traps, you can play greedy with June Pride, and then go into Strelitzia and climb into the chess. But what you can do is just go here 7, then now you'll use the effect of Elfnote Power Patron to get you Tinia, basically. Now you'll use Strelitzia's effect to summon back your Elfnote Power Patron, and basically here you'll go with the chess, you'll summon your Chaos Angel, your Zol King, then you go into Tinia effect to place the spell, then you use the spell, summon Regina Fortuna for the trap, and then you can send Fortuna to the grave, summon back the Elfnote Power Patron, and end up with the same board. And the difference is that if you started with Tinia can place you the spell, and now you can use the spell to send Tinia and either summon Lucina and go with the same line, or special summon Regina, and Regina will special summon the Elfnote Power Patron. And then you can decide again if you want to go into June Pride or just go to Strelitzia, into Null Gainer, and basically full board again. So what I like to do is just normal summon here, go into Seraphine and just search for Regina so I can have place. And now this will summon back the Elfnote Power Patron, go into Null Gainer, and you know the combo from here. The only difference is that you will not have an Elfnote monster, so you'll need to send the trap to spell summon Regina. So I know it's too much on the screen, but this is the main deck with the extra deck. These decks feel like really good going first and second. Like, you know, the main disadvantage of Elfnote is going second, but starting with E4 and like 1 or 2 other hand traps, then you completely stop your opponent's turn. And then you have like 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. This can be 1 card starter, so 13 1-card starters. Then you have Regina to boost the odds of finding a starter. Like I brought in 2 locals, and I won last local. In today's local, I won 3-1, losing to Phantom Knights. Feels really good. You have enough starters, enough pushes. You special summon a Chaos Angel into your main combo, banishing 1 card for nothing. Okay, this was the video. If you want any more tips, just let me know down in the comments. I just show some basic things. But if you are interested, please let me know, and catch you in the next one.